It's not often we get excited about the launch of a brand new refrigerator. However, this year, Bosch has raised the bar with their new counter-depth French door lineup. Today we're going to show you why Bosch should be at the top of your list when considering a new refrigerator. Hi, this is John with Designer Appliances, New Jersey and New York's premier appliance showroom. Bosch has been lagging in the refrigeration category for the last few years. Up until now, the design and manufacturing of most of their refrigerators was outsourced to third parties. Due to this, there was no compelling reason to buy a Bosch refrigerator. Now, all of that changes. This year, Bosch has brought the design and manufacturing of their counter-depth French door lineup in-house. Rather than focus on gimmicky touchscreens and cameras to check in on your milk and eggs like the rest of the competition, Bosch is focused on what matters most: food preservation and ease of use. The resulting refrigerator is, in our opinion, one of the most compelling options on the market. Here's a rundown of all the most impressive features found on the new Bosch fridges. First, your food will stay fresh longer. Have you ever had strawberries that look like this after just a few days? Or have your greens wilted in the refrigerator? Temperature fluctuations are the enemy of fresh food. A standard refrigerator doesn't actually cool itself. A small valve opens and closes to pull air from the freezer in order to bring its temperature down. This can explain why you unexpectedly get frozen foods in certain parts of your refrigerator. Humidity also plays a critical role. In the refrigerator compartment, the ideal environment is higher humidity, helping to avoid leaching moisture out of your fresh foods. In the freezer, dry air helps to avoid freezer burn and preserves food for longer. Bosch has created the perfect environment for preserving food. Using a dual compressor and dual evaporator configuration, Bosch can independently control the temperature and humidity in each compartment. The result is the ideal environment for keeping your food fresher for longer. Food preservation doesn't stop at just temperature and humidity. Odor and gas control also play an important role. As some fruits and vegetables ripen, they release ethylene, a gas that can cause surrounding produce to become spotted, soft, or mealy. When it comes to odors, have you ever had the smell and flavor of fresh fish and onions transfer to other foods in your refrigerator? Bosch has a unique two-part air quality system that removes both odors and ethylene gas, further helping to create the ideal environment for food storage. Next up is Bosch's unique internal water dispenser and pyramid ice maker. It's hard not to love the convenience of an external water and ice dispenser. However, they're often an eyesore and ruin the sleek look of a stainless steel door. It's also worth noting that ice makers are the #1 reason for service calls to any refrigerator manufacturer, as they involve mechanical moving parts that tend to get stuck, jammed, or broken. They also take away from internal door storage with their large, bulky compartments. With their new design, Bosch decided to forego an external dispenser and instead utilize a hidden dispenser tucked neatly into the left front wall of the fridge, accessible yet out of the way. The dispenser is conveniently designed to be used one-handed with a single glass or two-handed with a large pitcher. The ice maker is in the freezer compartment and is capable of producing about 4.5 pounds of ice per day. If you're having a party and need extra ice, you can remove the standard ice bucket a few days prior to your event to allow ice to build up. The shape of the ice is also unique for these new Bosch refrigerators. These fridges create a pyramid-shaped ice that serves two purposes. As we mentioned before, ice dispensers are a major cause of refrigerator repairs. There's a heater inside every ice maker that breaks the seal between the ice and the mold. When the heater goes bad, the ice gets stuck and doesn't release. Pyramid-shaped ice falls out by twisting instead of heating, resulting in far fewer service-related issues. Bosch service calls have plummeted since they introduced this new ice technology. Additionally, pyramid-shaped ice has more surface area to get your drinks colder faster, and they look great too. Next, you'll appreciate the convenient storage options that make it easy to fit all your groceries. Counter-depth refrigerators look great and don't stick out into your kitchen. However, the visual design comes at the sacrifice of capacity. Counter-depth refrigerators have about 20% less capacity than their full-depth counterparts. To maximize storage capacity, Bosch has optimized every inch of these refrigerators. For starters, as we mentioned before, since Bosch chose not to include an external ice and water dispenser, you're able to use the entirety of the on-door storage. Next, you'll appreciate the half-width shelves that are fully movable, allowing you to customize the fridge to your storage needs. Up top is a unique flex bar. In my fridge, the top shelf is where condiments and half-used jars of sauce go to die. The flex bar gives you easier access to top shelf items, even including a specialized rack for storing wine bottles. Bosch has multiple design options to fit any kitchen aesthetic. No two kitchens are alike. That's why Bosch has 5 unique design styles to choose from. 4-door with recessed handles, our most popular option since it blends in with any kitchen design without worrying about matching handles. 4-door with bar handles, French door with bar handles, French door with professional handles, and black stainless steel. In addition, in 2020, Bosch will begin offering a French door model with an external ice and water dispenser. However, as we mentioned before, we think it's not needed based on the elegant way Bosch has integrated the internal ice and water functionality. Overall, this new lineup from Bosch introduces the most innovative food preservation and storage features found on any refrigerator in its class. We think this should be near the top of your list when considering a new refrigerator. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, or stop by one of our New Jersey showrooms just a short drive from New York, featuring the new Bosch refrigerator lineup on display. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel where we provide helpful tips and advice that will make you an educated appliance shopper.